Hello there, everybody, and welcome to part 11 of Kirby and the Forgotten Land. We are in an amusement park where we go from day to night to other night and then back to daytime again. Time advances. Zounds. Zounds. Okay, so it actually turns out that we can't actually go through all the treasure roads here because, you know, one of them is locked behind an ability that we haven't evolved yet, aka Tornado. So we got to take care of that first. So let's do it. I mean, we already have Tornado anyway, so we might as well upgrade it. Got plenty of blueprints, so let's see what we got. We can evolve Sword into Gigant Sword, of course. Evolve it into Time Crash, Toy Hammer, and finally Floor Tornado. So let's get the pressing one out of the way first. Floor Tornado. This is based on Florina, the mini-boss that we fought before in World 2. So, yeah. It's a little bit stronger. And it leaves behind a trail of flowers. Does it actually, And it does a little bit of damage, actually. Again, I say the chip damage. So, let's see. Hey, I'd say it's pretty good. I'd say it's pretty good for travel. It can definitely hold its own with damage, though. Do I want to... Actually, yeah. Yeah, I want to upgrade an ability. Okay. So let's get this Toy Hammer, which is now more my style. Toy Hammer hits a lot more times than its regular attack. And of course, Hammer Flip is definitely more powerful with this. And of course, the damage output is even better. It has rapid continuous attacks with enough power to hammer stakes and crush enemies. It's both equal in terms of power and rapid fire, so that's all good. Oh yeah, another hammer technique that you can do is while in the air, hold the attack button down, and then you'll be able to hammer jump, basically. Now then, Time Crash. This is the last ability I'm going to upgrade. This is the full potential of Crash right here. The full potential of Crash is this. Let's test it on good old-fashioned Mr. Sandbag. Hold the attack button down. And when Kirby gets like that, slow down time. And whatever enemy you touch, they can kill. This is a really busted ability right here. Because it can easily, and I mean easily, just destroy bosses. Like, no matter, it doesn't really matter which boss fight it is. It can destroy any boss fight. Like, period. It's insane. It's like, it's absolutely insane that this ability would go past the devs. It's like, okay, you get a broken tool? Well, here's your broken tool. It's definitely useful for taking on bosses. And if you're having a hard time, just, you know, if you're having trouble with, you know, clearing bosses in a certain time threshold, then, you know, you're good. Anyway, let's take care of the treasure roads. With the hammer trial first off. So let's do this. Now, unfortunately, this isn't the toy hammer, unfortunately. So we're just gonna have to go with regular hammer for once in our lives. But it's fine. It's all well and good. I keep saying it's all well and good, but it really is it's all good. In the hood. Alright, so take care of that. We can easily crush enemies with that. There we go. Kill you. Destroy these bun buns. We killed the bun buns. In this household, Kirby crushes all bun buns. And including bonkers too. And I should have dodge rolled right there, but didn't matter. Nuts. Okay, here we go. Got him to phase 2. Okay, get it. Oh yeah. And that is a potential of dodge rolling right there. That is the potential of dodge rolling. I love dodge rolling with hammer because it just deals like so much damage, and with that slowdown effect, the hammer will be partially charged up. And you can easily unleash your biggest hammer flip right then and there. So it's great. I really like it. Alright, cutter. Let's see what you got. Let us see what you got right here. Okay, line them up, toss and return. Oh, this one. This one's easy. So you remember that one treasure, that one Waddle Dee that we had to get via this method? Well, this is that method if it was an entire treasure room. So you just basically just hold the button to wait for your opportunity. And see if I can get it. There we go. There it is. See? Easy. Easiest stuff in the world. All you really have to do is just to nail the timing down just right, and you'll be able to get your rare stone. Nail the timing of that just right, and you're good to go. I said that already. I'm sorry, I can't help but repeat myself. I can't help but repeat myself. It's like, I don't know if any of y'all are familiar with Video Brancato. Like, allow me to tell you the story while we're going through this. I don't know if y'all are familiar with Video Brancato, right? You know those guys that make the Mockbusters, you know, they made the little panda fighters, they made the Ratatouilles, they made the What's Up, Balloon to the Rescues. They made that. Basically, they are the movie studio with 4 kids actors because they really needed a paycheck, right? Well, there's this one movie that they did make that's a ripoff of Transformers. Like, it barely has any context for anything. Like, barely anything is explained at all. And like, all that good stuff-o-rinos that movie should have, like exposition and or things. And one of the things that's wrong with the script is the fact that some characters just repeat themselves like twice. Like, there's some lines in the movie that just repeat themselves like twice in a row, just to make the point that, you know, it's actually doubly as serious, you know, because they said it twice. Like, there's this one robot character that's like, you know, he's like, by the Godbots, I don't believe this. You're lying. By the Godbots, I don't believe this. It's like he says it twice, and I'm just like, oh my god, this movie is literally me. It's like this movie is literally me just trying to talk. It's like, I barely have anything to say, so I just end up repeating myself. And no, I'm not talking about that little snippet I'm not talking about that little snippet in Avengers Endgame where Ant-Man is all like, you're repeating yourself. You're repeating yourself. No, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about that the fact there is a legitimate movie out there by a bootleg movie studio that contains, you know, an actual script that has characters repeating themselves. And it's also like And it's also like the little bit in the Saints Row talk radio too, where it's like, where the two radio hosts in that radio station are just like, you know, I don't get why these video games or whatever contain old guys that are loud and boisterous and repeat themselves. I don't get it. No, we're not loud. We're not boisterous. We're not repeating ourselves. No, we aren't loud. We aren't repeating ourselves. We don't do that. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't get it. And it's like, wow. How could those writers possibly describe me? It's like they took a look at me when I was like, I don't know when Saints Row was released or anything like that, or when that one movie called Gladiatormers was out. But like, the devs of the movie, but the makers of the movie and or the devs of Saints Row must have been like, hey, this dude really likes to repeat himself. Maybe we should base the script on that. On the fact that this man just repeats himself, despite the fact that he's been Let's Playing for well over 10 years and hasn't gotten the habit out of repeating himself. Like a simple boy would. Like, oh my god, why? Why do I even do that? Why do I repeat myself? I still do after all this time. And I ain't getting any better at it. But, you know, you watch me anyway, so I guess that's fine. I guess I thank you for that. At least. You know, whoever decides to watch this anyway. I know all y'all only come from my Halo and probably now Phoenix Wright content now, because, you know, that series has been popping off, and I appreciate that. Like, thank yous. Like seriously, like I really thank you for watching Phoenix Wright, because that was fun. That was really, really fun to record. And if my plans don't include like a really, really big game, then I'll definitely do Justice for All. Like, I'll definitely do Justice for All later on this year. But like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It's just like, now viewers are falling off because it's not like Halo or Phoenix Wright anymore. It's just like, or a blind Let's Play of a popular game that you don't really see blind Let's Plays of anymore. When did this conversation go from me, like, complaining about me repeating myself to, like, oh my god, now I'm not getting any views, which I don't care about. It's like, views are nice, but like, I do these for me. I do these big old stupid projects for me. And like, I play the games that I want to play because I want to show you something that's really cool, or I just want to show you that a game might not possibly be all bad. Like, you know, Star Fox Zero. I like Star Fox Zero. That's why I Let's Played it. I wouldn't Let's Play it if I didn't like it. Or like, I want to show you like an underrated gem of a video game that I really feel should be more noticed on YouTube, at least, because apparently YouTube and Ni no Kuni don't mix at all. I think it's still not a search term on YouTube, actually. Is it not? Because let me actually do that right now while I'm multitasking here. I don't know if it's just going to be me being like crazy or anything, but nah, I gotta select the treasure road. Sword treasure. All right, let's do that. It still isn't. Why is it not? Why is it seriously still not? Oh my god, like that is so stupid. Like obviously, like, the video games Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch and Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom exist. So it's like, what the heck? Why? So it's like, what the heck? Why would they not include that? Did it just not count Japanese terms? Because I think Ni no Kuni, like, in that game's world, or at least in real life, I'm not entirely sure, translates to second world. And I'm like, okay, that's cool and all. But, like, why doesn't YouTube recognize that? Those games exist. Like, those games exist. They were made for last-gen consoles. In fact, they were released on last-gen consoles. Came out in 2012, they did. Or 2013. But no, apparently not. Apparently YouTube doesn't get it. YouTube is not cultured enough. Oh, what's that? You can get Atelier Ryza just fine. Atelier Sophie, you know, those underground gems, you know, those are all fine and good, but Ni no Kuni? Nah. I'm sorry. It's just so dumb. It's just so dumb to think about, like oh my god. Anyway, Floor Tornado. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I got so hung up in that. Jeez. Anyway, this treasure room, it is a treasure room that involves you going around with your tornado ability, just, you know, blowing on the windmills. Because if Ringmouth didn't do it, then Tornado will definitely have you do it. And now that you got Floor Tornado, the tornado will be at a much larger radius. And you'll be able to pack in more stuff. You'll be able to pack in more enemies, or at least carry more enemies than you did before. So that's awesome. Alright, so we got that done. So now, let's go into this teleporter. And nope, we avoid you. At least we did avoid you until that very moment, but now we avoid you. I like that Kirby head. I think it's cute on him. It looks cute. Okay. All right. So, I believe there's only one more treasure room here. I believe. No, we got them all. All right, cool. Nice. Okay, so I believe that is about it. Except, I want to actually upgrade... What was the other one I wanted? Oh yeah, sword. Yeah, sword. That's the one. That's the one I wanted to upgrade now that we have more rare stones. Right. So, you got sword. It's got power, but very little in the ways of rapid fire. But look at this big boy sword. Look at this big boy sword. Go it up all the way. There's a lot of lag time for that. Like, look at this. That's like almost a half second. However, it does pack in a lot of power. This big old sword is definitely gigantic. It's a bit hard to swing around, but it'll keep you well guarded. Oh yeah, and speaking of which, some guards are just way too heavy. Like, sometimes you can guard normally, sometimes you won't be able to guard normally. And this one will give you Wild Edge's shield. So while it can protect yourself from frontal attacks, you won't be able to dodge rolls. So just bear that in mind if you want to use Gigant Sword or Gigant Sword or whatever, however it's pronounced. And I believe the same case goes for Ice Kirby. I believe that's the same case. At least I think it does. Yeah. I mean, you will be able to dodge in some way. So, yeah, you will be able to dodge in some way with that. It's just that with ice, you'll create a shield around yourself, which actually helps out really well for, you know, enemy attacks. And if you hold a direction while getting off of the shield, while breaking the shield, then you'll be able to dodge that way. but you got to time it just right. So, you get that. All right, let's get our ranger up. And finally, let's do the thing that we came here to do. That we probably always will come here to do. And get our gacha machines. Okay, rental locker. Got the Alivo Mall sign again. Ooh, arrow sign. All right, let's see. Sir Kibble. Nice. Ooh, the bolted storage mouth Kirby. Now he can stuff an entire set of lockers into his mouth. This one won't budge. Wiggle, 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 and whoa! He just took a whole chunk of that wall down. Use this to find hidden routes that you don't know about. You know, that one ability that you only used like once. At least for bolted storage mouth. Like, you won't be seeing bolted storage mouth Kirby ever again. Let's be real. But that's all fine. Radio. Shatzo. We got time for a couple more. Ooh, Gory Mondo. Let's get the lore on this guy. Gory Mondo considers the local shopping mall to be his personal territory. As part of the Beast Pack's executive council. God, the Beast Pack has a council. Oh my God. He's in charge of capturing Waddle Dees and gathering food. He tends to eat all the fruit himself. He just can't help it. This behavior has earned him an earful from his boss more than once. Well, his boss seems to be a pretty swell guy. I want to meet him. Or them. He or she or them. Cutter Kirby. And of course with us ending on 69. 69. When we go back to Waddle Dee Town, we'll definitely get our gacha figures in again. Because these only cost like 10 coins per piece. So, yeah, like 10 star coins per piece. So that will be fine. That's all fine. Like, we got plenty of money to burn anyway. Plus, we got unused present codes, so we're good. Anyway, next time on Kirby and the Forgotten Land, we take on the boss. Looks like a big old-fashioned claw creature. See you guys on next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.